Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nursi Fitrianti. My student ID number H0324006. I'm from Biology Education Class A. I can reading journal the impact of smartphone use in the learning process. Introduction: Smartphones are multifunctional devices that facilitate communication, access to information, and entertainment. In education, smartphones offer significant benefits such as flexible learning, access to online resources, and interactive learning through educational apps. Their features allow students to learn anytime and anywhere, enhancing the overall learning expression. However, smartphone usage also poses challenges, including dependency, reduces focus on studies, and misuse for entertainment, environmental factors, and media. Literacy levels greatly influence these impacts. Children with low media literacy are more likely to misuse smartphone, disrupting their learning and social lives. To maximize the benefits, it is essential to use smartphones wisely in an educational context. They can help develop important values such as discipline, hard work, and responsibility. If used appropriately, with the right approach, this technology can become an effective and valuable learning tool.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nuraini. The student number ID H0324003. Research methods. Type of official research. This research uses a mixed method, namely using qualitative and quantitative methods. The reason for using mixed methods is because qualitative and quantitative methods alone are not accurate enough to be used to understand research problems. Quantitative methods are used to answer the problem of smartphone usage intensity, while quantitative methods are used to answer the formulation of the problem of the impact of smartphone use and learning resilience. In conducting this research, the author used a quantitative method with a questionnaire form. This method involves collecting quantitative data that can be measured and analyzed statistically. In the context of smartphone use in learning, this method can be used to collect data on the frequency of smartphone use, preferences for using learning, application, or the influence of smartphone use academic efficiency. Using a sample of 32 people who filled out the questionnaire, the author's reason for choosing a quantitative method is to find out what the impact of smartphone use in learning, which is then tested for its hypothesis. The selection of research method depends on the research objective, research questions, availability of resources, and the desired research context. A combination of several research methods can also be used to obtain a more complete and holistic understanding of smartphone use in learning. This research took place in Bandung City, and reviewing the benefits of smartphone media and student learning and the obstacles faced by students when learning using smartphone media. study uses a qualitative method with an interview study design to explore the perspectives of research participants on the topic being studied. Qualitative interview methods are valuable methods for identifying better understanding and juxtaposing people's perspective. In this way, qualitative research can improve understanding of the topic being studied, namely the impact of color upon use of learning activities. Next discussion. Smartphones are versatile devices with computer-like function, making them effective tools for education, especially during the pandemic. They support distance learning by providing easy access to all resources anytime, anywhere. One benefit of smartphone in education. A. Learning media. Smartphone enhance understand and skills service as multimedia tools for online learning. B. Information centers. They offer instant access to information, aiding students and parents in completing tasks and acquiring knowledge. Next conclusion. The result of the research and discussion on smartphone use among grade elementary school students in the previous chapter can be drawn the following conclusion. A. Intensity of smartphone is the intensity of students using smartphone at home can be seen from the frequency duration of students using smartphone. The frequency of using smartphone in 1 week varies between 7 times to 39 times or more. Of the 35 students, the average frequency of smartphone use in 1 week is. This means that each student access a smartphone times in a week. The length of time student a smartphone in a week is less hours and at most hours. The average student access a smartphone in a week 4 hours. The time students usually use smartphone is after school, in the afternoon, and at night. B. The impact of smartphone use and student learning resilience. The use of smartphone by students has both positive and negative impact on learning resilience. The positive impact is that children can access learning materials that are not in books, including accessing applications related to learning activities. For example, by subscribing to the Guru application, using Google Search or open YouTube with content that is in accordance with the learning material. By utilizing the WhatsApp application, students can also communicate learning materials or other school assignments. The use of smartphone makes learning easier and more enjoyable so that the learning duration is longer and student learning resilience remains good. The negative impact is that children are easily tempted to use smartphone for other purposes outside of learning interests.